Hello, and welcome back to the Magickry Devlog. So I made some changes to a lot of different things that already existed, and I added a couple new things. So the purifying fire is gone, and so is the millstone. And we have a new construction table over here. So let's start from the beginning. I changed how the scrolls work, so instead of being a book, they are a warp fungus on a stick. When you use them, they open up, and this is actually a font character. So it opens up a little book here. We've got a recipe here showing how to make the inscription table. So I've taken away all of my advancements, and I'll show you the progression pretty much. So you pick up a crafting table for the first time, you get that message on the bottom, and then you get the first scroll. It's got some instructions on how to use it right there. Shift right click to open, right click to close. So it'll tell you, it would suggest that you make this recipe right here. And once you do that, you get yourself an inscription table, you get the second scroll. Open that up, and this tells you to trade with one of the villagers in order to learn more. So any villager will do, and any trade. So just buy anything. Wandering trader works. And then you get this next scroll. And this will only work if you trade with a villager after receiving this scroll. So if you've traded with one beforehand, you won't progress and get this just yet. And then after that, for this one, you need to stand on some bedrock in the overworld. So normally, you'd have to travel down underground and find some bedrock, but just standing on any bedrock will work. This scroll isn't finished yet. And the reason I set it to be in the overworld is because you could theoretically stand on some ceiling bedrock in the nether, or stand on the little pieces of bedrock in the portal in the end. Probably wouldn't happen, but it's got to be in the overworld for it to work. And then you receive this scroll, which will show you how to start making runes. So you got two recipes right here. There's the rune carver, which is that bench right there, and the rune chisel, which is a tool used to make runes. So we'll make the carver and the chisel here. And then once you craft these, I guess just the carver. Once you craft the carving station, you would get another scroll for runeomancy that explains how to make the runes, but I haven't done that yet. How you would make the runes is you place the carver down. It's a block. You can break it by punching it. And then you place a piece of stone on. You can also take it back off whenever you want. Put a stone on, then you hit it with the chisel, and it'll turn into a blank runestone. You can put the runestone back on, and you can hit it with a chisel again to turn it into the rune. So I'm going to make a blueprint system where you need to be holding a blueprint in your offhand, and that'll decide which type of rune you make. And those blueprints will be crafted at this thing, or they'll be found out in the wild, in chests and whatnot. So you can then pick the runestone off. The enchanted runestones can't be put back on the pedestal, only the blank one. And then this is the same runestone from before, which is used to change blocks. So you bring it over here, and then it'll be able to change any colored blocks back into their non-colored variant. I'll also probably change it so it works on other stuff, so it'll maybe transform deep slate into stone or something like that. And it still has 100 uses. I gave it a tooltip that's a bit more informative, maybe. So right-click some blocks to transmute, and then it's got a picture of the rune on it for lore purposes. Another thing to keep in mind when crafting runes at the moment is they require experience levels. So to make this rune, you need 5 levels. So it took those 4 from me. And it doesn't matter what level you are, level 50 or level 5, it'll still take 5 levels flat. So probably wisest to spend low levels on them. And see, I cannot craft this anymore, since I only have 4. If you put a piece of wool or whatever in your offhand while using this, it will instantly transform them, pretty much always. Sometimes it doesn't seem to work, but 99.9% of the time it will. So this is good if you want to just turn all of your wool into white wool so you can re-dye it. Just do this, and eventually it will break. It'll turn into the depleted runestone right here. Which is useless at the moment. I'm not sure if I'll add a use for it. Maybe I will. Or I might change it to just turn back into a regular runestone. Or I could just make it explode and turn into nothing once you're done with it. So, thank you guys for watching. Like the video and subscribe to see more. And also join my Discord, which is linked in the description if you want to see more regular updates on this. Smaller, regular updates. Probably maybe multiple times a day even. And that'll be linked in the description. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.